So hey guys, so welcome back to Tears of Themis. If this is your first video, hello, hi, welcome. But basically this is for people who can't make up their minds on what voice pack they want to download when they first open the game. I don't know if that's how people will use it, but this is why I made this video, because like when I first played it, I didn't have a lot of space and I needed to basically figure out what I wanted to download. But of course, me being me, I love Japanese, so I of course downloaded Japanese. But then now we reach a situation where they're not going to be releasing any new content with Japanese, so I have to look for alternative. And of course I'll default to Korean, but like, yeah, I still wanted to hear how the simple Chinese or simplified Chinese and traditional Chinese sound like. So basically that's what this video is for. I had much more to say, but it's been a hectic day from when I woke up and I literally did my whole script of what I wanted to say in my brain. But like, I went to shower, then I tried to purchase stuff for Tears of Themis, but then I purchased it wrong, so I have to try and send more money to myself. And as you'll understand that, well, I do put up I don't know what's coming first, but I put up my pool video. And I forgot to mention that, yeah, this is kind of a spoiler for the birthday event, like a birthday for the player, so the MC, I guess. So like, if you haven't watched the birthday thing yet, or you want to see it for yourself, I guess skip this video, because this is the only way I could be able to like listen to a clip multiple times and for all of them, because like normally it would have been, I had to really think about it when I wanted to get their audios. And also I feel like those are more spoiler than the birthday thing, because the birthday thing is the same for everyone. Technically even the story is the same for everyone, but this is just how I thought would be easier for me to do. So again, heads up, this is a spoiler. If you want to read the birthday thing yourself when your birthday comes up, I don't know if this is the first birthday you get as a player in general, or if this is the birthday for the second year stroke maybe first year, kind of. I don't know, I'm so confused, because like technically the global server is a year behind, so I'm not sure what I have missed according to like birthday things for me as your name or stroke MC. So yeah, regardless, I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll come back in the end and tell you my thoughts and opinions about just the voice pack in general. Enjoy!
생일 축하해. 내가 준비한 생일 선물은 마음에 들어? 이건 평범한 앨범이 아니야. 우리만의 추억 앨범이라고. 우리가 지금까지 같이 찍은 사진 중에 기념할 만한 사진들을 복원해봤어. 이것 봐. 우리 6살 때 손잡고 봄 소풍 간 사진이야. 그때 너 얼굴에 젖살 때문에 말랑말랑해서 귀여웠는데. 또 꼬집어 보고 싶다. 이건 너 발목 삐었다고 내가 학교에서 업고 다니다가 친구한테 몰래 찍힌 사진. 그때 이 사진 때문에 소문으로 우리가... 아니다. 사실 난 이것 덕분에 내 마음을 알게 됐어. 널 향한 마음이 가족으로서가 아닌 스킨십도 하고 오래오래 함께하고픈 마음이란 걸 말이야. 그래도 다행인 건 우리가 진짜 이젠 함께라는 거야. 앞으로도 사진 많이 찍어서 이 앨범을 차근차근 채워나가자.
誕生日おめでとう送ったプレゼントは気に入ってくれたか？これはただのアルバムじゃないぞ。俺たちだけの思い出アルバムだ。子供の頃のやつから記念になる写真を修復してここに集めてみたんだ。ほらこれ。 手をつないで遠足に行った6歳の時の写真だ。この時のお前のほっぺは赤ちゃんみたいで、プニプニで可愛かった。はあ、もう一度触ってみたいな。あとこれ、足を捻挫したお前をおんぶしてたら、同級生に取られたやつだ。これのせいで、俺たちはみんなに、なんでもない。逆にこの写真のおかげで、俺は気づけたんだ。お前への好きは、家族としてではなくてさ、もっと近くで触れたくて、ずっと一緒にいたいっていう好きだ。でもよかったよ。本当に。付き合えてさ。これからはもっと一緒に写真を撮ろうな。少しずつ、このアルバムを埋めていこう。
生日快乐！我给你准备的生日礼物还满意吗？这可不是一本普通的相册，而是专属于我们的回忆相册。我把属于我们两个从小到大有纪念意义的合照都重新整理修复了一遍。哎，你看这张，是我们6岁时一起手拉手去春游的照片。那时你的脸还有一点婴儿肥，软软的好可爱。啊，真想再捏一捏呀。还有这张，我背着扭伤脚的你去教学楼，被路过的同学偷拍的照片。因为它当时还流传着我们……没什么。其实多亏了这张照片，我确认了自己的心意。我终于弄明白，我对你不再是单纯的家人间的喜欢，而是想与你肌肤相亲、长久相伴的那种喜欢。不过值得庆幸的是，我们现在真的在一起了。以后我们还要拍更多更亲密的合照，一点一点来填满这本相册。
生日快乐！喜欢我为你准备的生日礼物吗？这本相册很特别，是我们专属的回忆相册。我把我们两个从小到大值得珍惜的合照都重新修复了一遍。哎，你看这张，是我们6岁时一起手牵手去春游的照片。那时你的脸还有一点婴儿肥，软软的好可爱。啊，真想再捏一捏。还有这张，你脚扭到，我背着你去上课，被路过的同学偷拍的。因为这张，我们不是还被传过？没关系，也是因为这样，我才明白自己的心意。我终于搞清楚，我对你不是家人间的喜欢，而是想与你肌肤相亲、长久相伴的那种喜欢。不过值得庆幸的是，我们现在真的在一起了。以后我们还要拍更多更亲密的合照，来丰富这本相册。
생일 축하해요. 올해 생일 선물은 마음에 들어요? 조금 유치하지 않아요? 아니라니 다행이네요. 사실 이건 그냥 곰인형이 아니에요. 오른손에 스위치가 있는데 살짝 누르면 소리가 나요. 내가 없을 때 이 곰돌이가 곁에 있어줄 거예요. 한번 눌러보라고요? 음, 곤란한 건 아니지만 그럼 누를게요. 왜요? 잠이 안 와요? 그럼 자장가를 불러줄게요. 자장, 자장, 소중한 내 사랑 영원히 영원히 당신을 지킬 거예요. 가장 소중한 됐죠? 다른 것도 많이 녹음해 뒀으니까 나중에 천천히 들어요. 고민형에서 이 기능을 발견하고 재미있어 보이길래 상황별로 녹음해 봤어요. 마음에 들어요? 그럼 다음에 또 녹음해 줄게요. 물론 당신이 원하는 걸 알려줘도 좋아요.
誕生日おめでとう。今年のプレゼントは気に入ったか？ちょっと幼稚すぎたか？ならいいんだ。実はこのぬいぐるみだが、右手にスイッチが隠されているんだ。軽く押すと音が出るから、私がいないとき、話し相手になってくれる。ん？試してほしい？あ、うん。別に構わない。それじゃ。どうした？眠れないのか？それじゃあ、子守歌を歌ってあげよう。眠れ、眠れ、愛しき人よ。眠れ、眠れ、私のそばで。眠れ、眠れ、愛しき人。あ、これでいいだろ？他にもいっぱい撮ってあるから、後でゆっくり聞くといい。ぬいぐるみに録音機能があると気づいて思いついたんだ。案外面白くて、いろいろなシチュエーションを入れておいた。気に入ってくれたのか？よかった。今度また新たに撮ろう。もちろん内容は君が指定してくれてもいい。
生日快乐！今年的生日礼物你喜欢吗？会不会觉得有点幼稚？不会就好。其实这不是普通的小熊公仔，它的右手是一个触摸开关，只要轻轻按压一下就会发出声音。我不在你身边的时候，它可以代替我陪着你。啊，你想让我示范一下？没有不方便，那我开始了。怎么了？是睡不着吗？那我哼唱摇篮曲哄你睡吧。睡吧，睡吧，我深爱的恋人，我的心永远守护你。睡吧，睡吧，我心……听到这里就够了吧？我还录了很多其他的，你之后可以慢慢听。这个是我发现小熊有录音功能时想到的，觉得很有趣，就试着预设情景，录了一些进去。你很喜欢这样？好，那我下次再录些新的内容给你。当然，你也可以指定让我说些什么。
生日快乐！今年的生日礼物你喜欢吗？会不会觉得有点幼稚？ 不会就好。其实这个小熊的右手是一个特别的开关，只要轻轻按压一下就会发出声音。我不在你身边的时候，它可以代替我陪着你。你想让我示范一下？没有不方便，那我开始了。怎么了？是睡不着吗？那我来唱一首摇篮曲吧。睡吧，睡吧，我深爱的恋人，我的心永远永远守护你。睡吧，睡吧，我心……听到这里就好。我还录了很多其他的，你之后可以慢慢听。我发现这个小熊居然有录音的功能，觉得很有趣，就突发奇想录了一些语音。你很喜欢？好，那我下次再录新的内容给你。当然，你也可以指定特别的台词。
생일 축하해요. 제가 준비한 선물이 마음에 들었으면 좋겠네요. 이건 스월터 사슴 나무 조각품이에요. 하스프란 가문 문장의 일부이기도 하죠. 변함없는 마음이란 의미예요. 하스프란 가문이 마음에 충실할 거라는 걸 상징하죠. 그래서 이렇게 특별한 날에 이걸로 제 마음을 전하고 싶었어요. 앞으로도 연인으로서 훗날 맞이할 당신의 생일날을 함께 할 거예요. 같은 마음이라고요? 우리 텔레파시가 통했네요. 제 손이요? 작은 상처라 괜찮아요. 감염될까봐 반창고를 붙였을 뿐이죠. 나무를 조각하다가 다쳤냐고요? 그렇다면 어떤 보상을 줄 건가요? 급하지 않으니 천천히 생각해 보세요. 오늘이 지나가기 전까지 제 시간은 당신의 소유니까요.
誕生日おめでとう。僕のプレゼントは気に入ってくれたかい？これは木彫りのスウォルトジカだよ。そして、ハスプラン家の家紋の一部だ。僕の記憶では、この鹿に与えられた意味は、ハスプラン家は常に自らに忠実であれ。だからこの特別な日に、これを通して、僕の気持ちを伝えるよ。これから先、僕はいつまでも伴侶として、あなたの誕生日を祝いたい。あなたもそう願ってる。これは以心伝心かな。ん？僕の指？はあ、平気だよ。大した傷じゃない。雑菌が入らないよう貼っただけだから。木彫りの鹿を彫ったせいかって？もしはいと言ったら、どうしてくれるのかな？別に、ゆっくりでいいよ。今日はまだ長いし、僕の時間はあなたのものだから。
生日快乐！希望你喜欢我为你准备的礼物。这是一只木雕的斯沃尔特鹿，它也是哈斯普兰家徽的一部分。 在我的记忆中，它被赋予忠贞不渝的寓意，象征哈斯普兰家族永远忠于自己的内心。所以在这个特殊的日子里，我希望借由它向你表明我的心意。从今往后，我都会以爱人的身份陪你庆祝余生中每一个生日。这也是你的心愿，那看来我们还真是心有灵犀。啊，我的手指。没关系，只是受了一点小伤，因为怕感染伤口才贴了创可贴。是不是因为刻木雕才受伤？如果我说是，你打算怎么补偿我？不急，你可以慢慢想。反正到今天结束前，我的时间只属于你。
生日快乐！希望你喜欢我为你准备的礼物。这是斯沃尔特路的木雕，也是哈斯普兰家徽的一部分。在我的印象中，它有忠贞不渝的寓意，象征哈斯普兰家族永远忠于自己的内心。所以在这个特殊的日子里，我希望向你表明我的心意。从今以后，我会用情侣的身份陪你庆祝每一个生日。这也是你的心愿？那看来我们还真是心有灵犀。啊，我的手指？没关系，只是受了一点小伤，贴了 OK 绷，避免感染。如果我是因为刻木雕才受伤的，那你打算怎么补偿我？不急，你可以慢慢想。反正到今天结束前，我的时间只属于你。
생일 축하해요. 내가 직접 디자인한 소원 쿠폰은 마음에 들어요? 한 달 전부터 고민한 세상에서 단 하나뿐인 선물이에요. 색깔마다 다른 소원을 이룰 수 있어요. 예를 들면 주황색은 평화 쿠폰이라고 아침마다 모닝콜을 해준다던가 누나가 원하는 소소한 소원을 빌 수 있어요. 이 파란색은 마음대로 쿠폰이에요. 누나가 원하는 거라면 어떻게든 구해다 바칠게요. 아, 보라색은 더 좋아요. 자정 한정 쿠폰이라고 딱 저녁에만 소원을 빌 수 있는데 누나 얼굴이 빨개졌어요. 설마 무슨 이상한 생각한 건 아니죠? 알겠어요. 이쯤 할 테니까 쿠폰은 나중에 천천히 봐요. 지금은 더 중요한 일이 있거든요. 설마 내가 준비한 서프라이즈가 이게 다라고 생각했어요? 당연히 더 큰 선물이 기다리고 있죠. 그럼 가볼까요?
誕生日おめでとう俺が特別にデザインした何でも小切手気に入った？これは一月前から考えてたプレゼントで、世界にこの一組しかないんだ。色の違う小切手は違う願いを叶えられる。例えば、オレンジのこれは、のどかな日常っていう小切手で、日常に関するお願いができる。それこそ、毎朝家に起こしに来てください、とかね。この水色のは、二つ返事っていう小切手で、あんたが欲しいものなら、どんなものでも送ってあげられる。そうだ、この紫のはすごいよ。 ミッドナイト限定小切手って名付けようかな。使えるのは夜だけだけどね。顔が赤いよ。もしかして何か変な想像でもしてた？わかったよ。ならこっちは内緒にしとく。後でゆっくり確認しといて。今はそれよりも、俺が用意した誕生日プレゼントがこれだけとか思ってない？もっとすごいプレゼントをあんたに見てほしいから。今から行ってみよう。
生日快乐！喜欢我特意为你亲手设计的心愿支票吗？它们可是我提前1个月就开始构思的礼物，全世界只此一份。不同颜色的支票可以实现不同的愿望，比如橘黄色这张叫做岁月静好支票，可以许愿一些日常小事，像每天早上面对面叫醒服务之类的。这张蓝色的呢，叫做有求必应支票，只要是你想要的东西，我都会不惜一切送到你面前。哦，这张紫色的就比较厉害喽，我称它为午夜限定支票，只可以在晚上许愿。哎，你的脸好红啊，难道是想到什么奇怪的事情了吗？好，这章的内容你之后慢慢看，我不念了，毕竟我们现在还有更重要的事情要做。你不会以为我准备的生日惊喜就这么简单吧？当然还有更大的礼物要等你亲自确认。我们现在就出发吧。
生日快乐！喜欢我特地为你亲手设计的心愿支票吗？它们可是我提前1个月就开始构思的礼物，全世界只此一份。不同颜色的支票可以实现不同的愿望，比如橘黄色这张叫做岁月静好，可以许愿一些日常小事，像每天的 morning call 之类的。这张蓝色的呢，叫做有求必应，只要是你想要的东西，我都会不惜一切送到你面前。这张紫色的就比较厉害了，我称它为午夜限定支票，只可以在晚上许愿。你的脸好红啊，难道是想到什么奇怪的事情了吗？好，这章的内容你之后慢慢看，我不念了，毕竟我们现在还有更重要的事情要做。你不会以为我准备的生日惊喜就这么简单吧？当然还有更大的礼物要等你亲自确认。我们现在就出发吧。
Okay, so now that you're back with me, I just wanted to mention some of the audios that are my favorite, I guess, voice packs. I hate that I had such a more streamlined way of thinking it, but my day has really been weird. So I was supposed to have recorded 5 hours ago, and here I am doing this now. But I just wanted to say, so first off, I love Japanese language. Like, I love everything Japanese. Of course, like, I'm coming from anime and stuff like that. Like, I just can't help myself. And I listen to a lot of ASMR Japanese voice stuff anyways. So for me, it was like, I was used to it. So then now, yeah, the whole situation of, I don't even know when the date is exactly, because a lot of people are saying this change happened last year, but at the same time, how are some of the things that came out this year still voiced? Because like, I came in during Shadow of the Tomb, I think, and everyone was voiced okay, not everyone. I'll say at least the main people minus Atham. But I don't know if the other characters, like the other NPCs, were voiced as well, or had or didn't have a voice. It's hard to tell because like I can't reread that, unfortunately, unless because I read it on another account, which I'm waiting because I actually want to read that because I was spamming that so that I can be able to finish it for the battle pass. But anyways, yeah, so I like Korean, Japanese default, love Japanese. When it comes to individual characters like Vin, I don't know how to say his name, but I'll just call him Vin for now. Like I'm so obsessed. I can't get over his freaking Korean voice. Like his Korean voice is so like it just makes me happy. It gives me butterflies, weirdly enough. I'm obsessed with it. I thought I preferred, like, it's hard for me to say whether I don't know. I prefer his Korean to his Japanese, weirdly. It's just interesting that for this one instant, it's like it's his Korean that I'm obsessed with. Because even just the delivery of how he says things, like the voice actor, is really I love it. Because like there's one scene in particular where he like clicks. I don't know if that's how Koreans do that, but like as African do that a lot. So it's so entertaining to like just hear how he has, like, his personality is different when he speaks Korean. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know how to explain. It's hard for me to explain words. I think it will be easier for me to explain the whole personality delivery when it comes to Marius. I guess I might as well go to him because like he's kind of my main right now. Him and Atham, and then Vin is my breaker. So with Marius, I like his Japanese. Like his Japanese is it for me. Like the way it's delivered, the way the voice actor like delivers the lines and everything. It's just Marius. Like I hear that voice and I see Marius. But when it comes to the Korean one, it's so off. Like it's not that the voice acting is wrong or like the person doesn't know how to voice act, but like just me as an individual, like he feels so soft, like, if that makes sense. Like he feels like such a humble, no, he's not humble, he's fucking ego, he has a huge ego. So like it's just funny that like when I hear his Korean voice lines, I'm just like it's so I detach. It gets me so like I get out of immersion and stuff like that, and like I just end up it just puts me in a weird place. So like I don't know. I don't know. Like, because now when he does his Japanese, he has this like ego to him, or like this, arrogant. It's not really arrogant, but I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So that's what I mean by like the way they deliver the voice lines with the certain languages. It's just hits different. Because like I'll sometimes even rather listen to his Chinese, and I don't remember. Wait, I think I have a picture. I have a picture of which, because I'm not a huge, I don't know if I should say this, and I don't want it to come off as wrong, but most people might see it and say something bad. But like I've never been able to listen to Chinese language, whether it's Mandarin, Cantonese, simple, traditional, in a romantic sense. Like I have tried watching C-dramas, and like I have never finished any. Like I only watch maybe like comedy for Chinese, or like variety shows. So because I don't know, it just doesn't seem romantic. Like, how most people are like, oh, French is a romantic language, or like Spanish, like people have their own. Some people even find German romantic. Like, it all depends on the person. So me personally, like Chinese just, it takes me out. Like I cannot concentrate while I'm listening to Chinese. Like I'm just hearing some words and they're just like funny to me, though it's not nice to laugh at someone's language. It might seem rude, but it's just been a thing of me like ever since I was young, and I kind of hate it. But what can you do if like I just can't get into the zone while I'm reading or hearing Chinese? But anyways, for Vin, we can get back to him. For him, I prefer his simple Chinese for some reason. Since we're talking about Chinese, I'll get back to like whatever I was talking about before. And then for Marius, I prefer his, and this is between simple and traditional. I prefer his simple Chinese to his traditional. And then as for Atham, I prefer his traditional to his Chinese, because like we'll get to Atham, we'll move on to Atham, and then I'll explain it more there. I hope I remember. And then as for Luke, I prefer his traditional Chinese to simple Chinese. Why? I don't know. I don't remember. But let's move on to with Marius, I like how his wait now to check his VA for simple Chinese talks is more different than traditional Chinese. I don't know if they're trying to deliver him as somebody who is humble, because technically he slightly kind of is. As I said, like the way he talks in Japanese just gives that arrogantness, because it's the same whole. Okay, I don't want to talk about that because that's controversial, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But anyways, yeah, it just doesn't hit right for me. So now we'll go to Athem. So with Athem, oh my god, he is a nice full pack, if I can say so. Like, I didn't know his Japanese VA was who I like. His Japanese VA was just so wholesome. Like, I love him, and I always tend to like deep voice actors in general, and especially if they can speak Japanese, it's even like, oof, my heart cannot handle it. But like, yeah, I do prefer his Japanese in general, but his Korean, and like Marius, I really like his Korean as well, so I don't mind switching to Korean for him. But when I first listened, because he's the one I spend most of the time I do in the first chapters, it was very weird to me, because like, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but like, I had a bad experience with a Korean or Koreans, and since then I kind of like dropped everything Korean, hated everything Korean. Like, well, you know, I don't know, it just had a traumatic experience, and I'm probably exaggerating, or I probably exaggerated, but like, that's how I reacted. So I hated hearing even Korean itself. Like, it used to get me, I used to get like panic attacks hearing Korean, or like my screen used to crawl. Like, I don't know how to explain what I used to feel during that time. But like, I eventually got over it thanks to K-pop. So I don't hate Korean. I don't hate Korean as it is, because obviously, see, with K-pop, like they speak in Korean, and like I watch a lot of K-dramas these days. Thank God that whole traumatic situation is over. So like, sometimes, since I'm so used to hearing Korean in like kind of my everyday life, it was weird hearing it in the otome. I don't know. It used to take me out, because like, I would hear some words and recognize them, and I'm like, what? So I couldn't concentrate on the story. So that's why it's so hard for me to shift into Korean in general, like whether who it is. Like, even though Vin, I really love his Korean VA. I also like the cop, because the cop is really, I like how he delivers. Like, he has that old, nice textured voice, and deep. Like, it's a really good voice. And a few others that are the NPCs. Even the ladies do deliver. Like, there's just the way they deliver the character or the situation is done well. Even sometimes better than the Japanese I love, but it's interesting to see. So yeah, and then for I just it takes me out even more now that I know the VA of Athem, because I'm like, yeah, I hear his voice, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, this is interesting. But regardless, now we move on to Luke. And Luke is also interesting because, like, after, I don't know if you can hear the cat, but it's close to feeding time, and she starts like an hour earlier. But anyways, so with Luke, it's interesting because, like, I also know his Japanese VA, and like, it's so interesting to see. Like, he's a really good voice actor, because like, the way he delivers some stuff and the way he gets deep sometimes, it's like, so like, it surprises me sometimes, because like, I'm so used to hearing Luke as the soft guy and all that, but like, when it comes to his Japanese, there's sometimes he talks so deep, and I'm like, yo, dude, what the hell? I don't know if I really felt that with the Korean, but I also don't mind his Korean. His Korean does suit him. Like, I hear it and I know it's Luke. That's also why a lot of these things I like or don't like them, or prefer or don't prefer them, because like, when I hear their voices, I just know it's them. Like, it just triggers, like, as in triggers that, oh, this is that person and that person, da, da, da. But like, and it's so, yeah, look, and this is a whole explanation, so clearly if you don't need to listen to my opinion after this, but like, yeah, it's interesting that he's the same VA as, for Japanese, the same VA as Attack on Titan guy. So it's just entertaining to me, because like, I haven't watched Attack on Titans, but I know it a lot because of my siblings. They have watched it. I think that's mostly what I wanted to say. I know there was something else I had pre-planned to say, but I have no idea. For me, as you can see, my whole past experience with Korea, the whole Korean thing, like, it's very, for me, language just to my ears is it's very impactful. Like the way someone delivers, the way they speak, the way they deliver the language, all that, or the way they even speak, like how their range of voice is very interesting to me. I put this video out there for anyone who is interested, and I don't know if anyone will listen to me whole rant, because this video is probably going to be like a whole 30 minutes, because the clips itself is not short. Regardless, let me know in the comments who is your favorite for each. As I said, for Vin, I'm just recapping now. For Vin, it's Korean. For Arthur, it's hard to choose because I really like his Japanese because of how deep the guy is, and I don't mind his Korean, so that one's kind of a tie. And then for Marius, it's Japanese. Like, I can't listen to anything other, and it's so hard for me moving forward with events and cards and stuff without hearing his Japanese, but I have to get used to it. For Luke, it's also a tie because I kind of lean more to Korean, but I don't have a preference when it comes to that. I don't mind either of them. You know, it's funny because like I do know some people who do like the simple Chinese or traditional Chinese. So again, it's just my preference. You don't have to get all touchy and feely about it. I know some people take these things personally, but like, yeah, tell me what you like and what you don't like, I guess, because I'm pretty sure there's some people who don't like, because I've seen some people saying that they prefer the delivery in such and such a situation or part in the story. But yeah, thanks for listening to my long discussion. I literally need friends because these are things I would discuss with people. I chew my brother's ear off just talking about this game because like I'm kind of obsessed about it now. And with me being so stressed that I made the purchase wrong, and I was not meant to even pay with this game. It's funny because I could spend this money on Sims 4 or Dreamlight Valley because I've basically finished my Moonstones. But I'm here spending it on more artificial things in freaking Tears of Themis. Who would have thought? Who would have effing thought? But regardless, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles!